Gatriox Live boner mode activated. I don't think I've ever been sexually harassed on Twitch, but that's close. You know what I'm saying? That's close. Gatriox Live boner mode activated feels like you're on an edge of a line. You know, I don't think you'd feel comfortable saying that in real life. That's my guess. My guess is I don't think you'd feel comfortable, like if you saw me in person, to saying Gatriox Live. Is that Gatriox? Boner mode activated. I feel like you would feel uncomfortable, and I feel like you would not do that. Though I saw a really interesting Zeet or a TikTok or something. It was basically, you guys, have you seen the tube girl trend TikTok? It's the person just dancing on the subway. They go on a subway or like a train, and they just hold their phone up and dance like nobody's watching. You know, it's kind of embarrassing. And then I think a lot of people started to do it. This guy was talking about it, and he's like, hey, you know, this would normally, I think at a different time, this would be so embarrassing to most people, they wouldn't do it. But people are starting to realize that, like, since we live most of our lives online, and that's where all the money and opportunities are. Like, you can make friends online, you can make money online, you can build a brand online, you can get a present online. People are like almost less and less caring about not just embarrassment, but like the physical world around them. Like, it doesn't bother them anymore, which is interesting. It was just an interesting thought. It was like, this is just people becoming more and more aware of the fact that like anything you do in real life doesn't really matter, because the scale of what could happen if what you do goes viral is so much bigger. I don't know. I wish I could find this guy, because he said it very succinctly, and he also referenced Ready Player One and some shit, and I thought it was cool. Oh, here it is. Wait. Never mind, I found it right now.
I promise I'm going somewhere with this.
All right, Dave.
Does the tube girl trend remind anyone of Ernest Cline's Ready Player One? The virtual world is actually more valuable than the real world. That's where all of the money is made, and that money can be exchanged to live a better life.
To jump in though, I think this is only true for people like millennials and younger. I think it's because the physical world is so owned by people who are 50 plus. Most of the money is still made in the physical world, but it's owned by a very, 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 very few other people.
More. But there's this general neglect that you see from a lot of the characters within the book, where, you know, they might not exercise as much, or they don't require having the best living spaces, or they don't buy the best clothes. And when we think about trends like Tube Girl, you are in an enclosed space holding a camera, recording yourself to then upload to a virtual space, right? Because the value is worth more than the embarrassment that you would face. I
think it's just simple like calculus people are making, where it's like, people wouldn't do this, because I think there was this trend in like Disney teen movies, where like, do whatever you want, laugh like the world's not watching. But people aren't really, they're only laughing because the world's watching. They're only dancing because the world's watching. You know what I'm saying? They're not quirky. They wouldn't get on the fucking subway and dance if there was no camera. They're only doing it because there's a reasonable like math equation that like, if this goes viral, I could make money off of it. This could be worth more than any temporary hit. And I think that's interesting. I think it's just an interesting recalculation people have to do now that digital spaces are worth more and more and more to the average person than the real world chance. Like, what the chances of you, I don't know, losing a opportunity because someone saw you being embarrassing on the train is like zero. Clout paternalism. Yeah.
And we say that, oh, it's going to take a while for people to let go of the physical world, you know, the NFT conversation. And then we see trends like this, for example. To me, it's evidence that slowly but surely, the virtual spaces are becoming way more valuable for us than the real world.
Anyway, you babble a little bit. I think it's interesting. I think it's an interesting topic. I mean, you could see it with people. I've talked about this before, but it's like, you know, people that might have normally in a different time bought Gucci jeans or something are now buying skins in Valorant. But it's for the same purpose. It's just that's where their friends are and they want to flex. Like, it's just a better place to flex. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Eamon does both, but he makes 50 racks a month from a podcast. And most people can't do that. They have to make a choice. It's like a calculus that is changing. I think you're overestimating how people use the internet like that. I don't think I'm overestimating it. I mean, the sales are up, right? People do this. That's why they sell these skins. Like, compare it 5 years ago. It's more. Everything's more. It's all up. I think you're underestimating exponential growth curves. Adult humans flex with Valorant skins. Yes. Or Destiny skins. My trainer, he's like a fucking 40-something-year-old dude, plays Destiny with his friends, and he literally grinds because he wants to get these emblems and other things so he can fucking be the cool guy in his group. People do that all the time. And that matters to him more than, like, he wears a fucking basic ass t-shirt in real life, but he cares about how he looks to his fucking guild in Destiny. I'm just saying, that's how people work. Human beings are where the eyeballs are. And if their groups are becoming more and more digital, then that's where they're going to spend their time and effort to try and look cool. I don't even think it's sad. I think it's interesting. I just think it's an interesting concept of how we're getting more digital. What do boomers, AKA Big A, flex with? Flannels. Whenever I hang out with boomers, we all talk about our latest flannels. And I've always got the freshest flans, dude. And I got just an insane amount. I got fucking Jeff's flannel from Community, and that blows people away. Big A becoming NFT pilled? Not even a little bit. not even a little bit. I think the NFTs are so fucking stupid. But I think skins in games that people play are not. I think that as a business makes a lot of sense. What if we made NFTs physical? Now we're talking. Tokens, like coins. Is buying Fortnite skins really more sad than buying overpriced clothes to flex? No, I don't think so. I don't think I ever said it was sad. I think it's interesting. I just think it's interesting. Some people are saying sad. Some people are saying it's not happening, which is like bury your head in the sand. I think it's just interesting. It's like a thing you notice. It's like, sometimes people, they observe the world and they notice things and they find them interesting and it helps update their mental model. So you're not just stuck with one worldview for your entire life. The noticer. But yeah, you don't understand everything is black and white either. This is the worst thing ever or the best thing ever, no in between. So true. CS skins are market based. Yeah. What is stupid said? And this is a non-sentence. Yes, they are. Yeah. So yes, so are products and services, bro. I feel like you just wanted to join in, but I feel like you're I feel like we're doing a book report on fucking Great Expectations, and you're like, the author's name. You didn't say shit, bro. It's hard for me to come to terms with digital skins, and I'm 25 shit mad. So you don't play any games with skins? You don't play any games where you like buy a skin to flex, or like, you just want your character to look a little cooler. Not since I was 16. In my day, you earned your skin. Oh shit. Don't fuck with this guy in a Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 lobby, bro. This guy. Holy shit, we got a fucking Sigma male, dude. Everyone here's a fucking liar. I think the numbers don't bear out what you're saying, where like 80% of people don't use that. I think the skins are a huge and growing part of the monetization of video games. People have to be using them. I admit that I haven't bought. Actually, I'll lie. I buy shit all the time for streaming. But like on my own, no, I used the same skin in TFT the entire time I ever played it. The last time I was really like a skin buyer was when I played League of Legends and I was broke in college. And that was when I was the most broke, and that's when I spend the most money on skins. So, so I don't know, deal with that. But also, like, it's the same calculus. I spent all my time playing League. So for me, buying anything other than a plain white t-shirt at Tilly's was a waste of time, and buying cool skins was important.